Sandtown-Winchester is a neighborhood in Baltimore that houses around 9,000 residents. It is best known for being the neighborhood that Freddie Gray grew up in, as well as its connections to Billie Holiday and Diana Ross. According to residents, the area Sandtown got its name from the sand that fell out of the backs of horse-drawn carriages and from combining with the neighboring community Winchester. This community struggles with poverty and unemployment, as about a third of residents are below the poverty line. Violent crime is prevalent here, and 3% of residents are incarcerated, which is the highest rate out of any other neighborhood in Baltimore. Sandtown-Winchester is 72 square blocks located in West Baltimore with a zip code of 21217. It's neighbored by Upton, Harlem Park, and Bridgeview. The residents in this neighborhood are 80% Black, 7.2% Hispanic, 4.3% biracial, 3.4% white, 2.2% Asian, 1.7% indigenous, 0.5% Pacific Islander, and 0.5% other. There are also about 500 more women, and the average age of a resident is 43 years old. The median home purchased here is $18,000, and the average rent is $1,005. The average salary of a resident is $20,000. What does Sandtown-Winchester have to offer for its community? The neighborhood is rich in religious organizations, housing many churches and other types of houses of worship. Some of the churches include New Song Church, the Church of the Immaculate Conception, and the Church of Christ in Sandtown. One resident, Tracy Malone, has stepped up, reaching out to government officials and residents to help reopen the Lillian Jones Recreation Center that closed after 2 break-ins. This effort has been important as a kids' safe zone, a family support center, and a boys and girls club have all closed within 1 to 3 years due to lack of funding. Some organizations available are the Senior Center, Coppin Heights CDC, and the Sandtown South Neighborhood Alliance. There is both a pool and a park open for families and children. The William McAbee Pool is open Monday through Saturday with a daily rate of $1 per person and a season pass of $15 per person. The Harlem Park has a long history in Baltimore. It was first named in the 1700s but didn't become a public space until 1857. By the late 1800s, the area was a place for wealthy residents that later excluded Black families by placing restrictions on who was allowed to buy homes in the neighborhood. By the early 1900s, however, the neighborhood's population had largely moved to being African American. Sandtown-Winchester is considered a food desert as it does not have any grocery stores in the neighborhood. There was a grocery store, but it closed in 2014. The closest grocery store is a Save-A-Lot outside of the community, and it takes 36 minutes to walk. Necessities and wants that are available to the residents include several pharmacies, Planet Fitness, and a PNC Bank. While Sandtown-Winchester is considered walkable, the public transportation often needs to be accessible by car. It can take over 30 minutes to reach the light rail by foot and around 2 hours to reach the first transit by foot. What is the school system like in Sandtown-Winchester? The Sandtown-Winchester Achievement Academy is a public elementary and middle school with 428 students. The students in this school score less than 5% proficiency in both math and English for all grade levels. The school also has 70 suspension incidents. The other 2 public schools in this area are Gilmore Elementary School and George G. Kelson Elementary School. Neither of these have websites. There are private schools available, such as Bryn Mawr and Roland Park, but these can reach up to $30,000.